Quick market snapshot. Bitcoin is trading around 18,000 after a run-up above 22,000 earlier this week. Ethereum is pushing past $300 and making fresh momentum after a huge day of institutional buying. The big macro news today was U.S. inflation. Headline CPI came in a touch cooler than expected at 2.7% year-over-year, while core inflation was a little hotter than forecasts. That mix keeps the door open for a Fed rate cut later this year, but also keeps traders on alert. Expect volatility around those macro prints. What's moving prices right now? Two big forces. First, record institutional flows into spot ETFs. U.S. spot Ethereum ETFs posted a record single-day inflow of about $0.02 billion, led by BlackRock's ETA and Fidelity's FETH, and spot Bitcoin ETFs also saw positive net flows near $78 million. That institutional demand is real, and it's soaking up supply. Second, corporate and corporate-style treasuries keep accumulating. MicroStrategy's parent added another 155 BTC this week. Japan's Metaplanet bought 518 BTC, pushing its total to over 18,000. Smaller public buyers like Sequins added coins too. These buys matter because they remove coins from circulation. On the whale front, one large buyer bought roughly $0.3 billion worth of Ether in a short period. Reports say over 300,000 ETH, which likely helped fuel the ETH ETF surge. Another thematic shift. Some miners and public firms are pivoting into AI and cloud partnerships, while also holding Bitcoin treasuries, signaling longer-term corporate interest in crypto infrastructure. Analysts are split on near-term direction. FX Pro's Alex Kupsikovic argues the next Bitcoin target sits around 35,000 to 38,000 and says it's rare to see a big alt rally help push Bitcoin higher. He's also upbeat on Ethereum. He thinks a fresh all-time high for ETH isn't out of the question. On the cautious side, several teams point out that macro data, notably CPI, can trigger sharp moves. Bitfinex analysts warned that a hotter CPI could trigger selling pressure. Technical analysts have flagged a possible double top near 22K. If BTC falls decisively below about 12K, some say a deeper correction toward the mid-five figures is possible. Short-term market structure to watch. Bitcoin is retesting breakout support near 18.5K, with a CME futures gap down near 17K. Traders watch those levels closely. A clean bounce would favor continuation, while a break could invite stop runs and more volatility. For Ethereum, ETF inflows and whale accumulation are the main bullish signals. On-chain transaction and address growth are also near multi-year highs. Other headlines in brief. Regulators and utilities are tightening rules around mining in several jurisdictions after illegal power schemes were uncovered. Retail adoption stories keep rolling in too. A few merchants and service providers are expanding crypto payment options, small steps that add diversity to demand. Bottom line, strong institutional flows and corporate buying are supportive, but macro prints and short-term technicals can still flip sentiment fast. Watch CPI reactions, the 18K to 17K support band, and Ethereum ETF momentum for clues on the next leg. If you found this helpful, like and follow for daily updates.